Okay.
Let's do it. Hallo Leute! No, again.
Okay. Hallo.
No.
I will start and then you will start.
Hallo Leute! How's it going? Welcome back to another LerneDeutsch video. Did I steal your... It's
okay.
yours.
It's ours now, I guess. Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Steffi, and if you watched last week's video, you already know Shlomi. Ta-da! He is back. Many of you wrote us nice messages and told us you want to see Shlomi more often, so your wish is granted. So today's topic is things that are typical German. Many of you know that I was born and raised in Berlin, so German things are the most normal things for me.
I ruined it.
German things are the most normal things for me. But for others, like Shlomi for example, that didn't grow up in Germany, these things might appear funny to them.
Funny is, an understatement. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's cool, sometimes I like it.
Yeah, well, let's talk about it. There are many stereotypes online about Germans. Do you know some of them?
The Germans are always on time. You know that?
I definitely heard this before, yeah.
You heard this, but you don't know anything about being on time, don't you?
I am actually always on time.
This is true. I'm not lying right now. So yeah, Germans are on time. Is this true? Well, not really. Yes, the trains are on time, buses are on time. That's about it.
It's actually quite funny that you mentioned that buses and trains are on time. Because for me, the trains, they're always late. I always have to wait for them. But I guess compared to other countries, when they really have to wait more than an hour or something, then it has a different definition of being on time, right?
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely trust the public transportation.
You will find your way home, yes.
Yeah. What you won't find really is your girlfriend on time when you need to leave the house. And you're really late somewhere because your girlfriend's just, taking her time.
I don't know what kind of girlfriend you're talking about right now, because I am the definition of being on time.
Bullshit.
No, honestly, I am quite on time. Let's
Next one. Efficiency though, yeah, definitely, like Germans are efficient, right?
I think so too, yeah.
Also it depends, right? Because they would like to do something by the book, right?
It's all after a plan.
Exactly, there's always a plan and you cannot kind of like steer away from the plan.
But it's not always a bad thing.
It's not, absolutely, it's not always a bad thing. I grew up the exact opposite, no plan, just figure it out as you go. And just having a bit more of that culture like really helped me be on time when I need to.
Now the truth comes out.
But you definitely see it. The Germans are much more like kind of like following a plan, or like are more structured in that way. I do like it. I think it is a good thing. Yeah.
One stereotype is that Germans are very mean. There is like this one video out there when he's screaming Schmetterling, 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 because the Germans have a really great reputation. Like we are mean, unfriendly, we scream all the time. I don't know. Do I scream?
All the time.
You're not giving the answers I wanted. I am not screaming. I have a nice voice, no?
Yes. Like Schmetterling. I think a lot of it comes from the language, because Germans appears very harsh to many people, and I totally get that, right? So remember there was this one time we were working somewhere selling tickets to a club. There was this bouncer.
Der Türsteher.
Der what?
Türsteher.
Der Türsteher.
Nice.
Türsteher. This is like a big guy, nothing that I can't handle, but...
And back then you also didn't know any German, right?
Yeah, I didn't know much German. We were sitting there selling tickets and Steffi and him would talk every once in a while and say something in like German. And I'm like, oh my god, this guy's gonna beat the shit out of us. We gotta run. I see Steffi smiling, it's like fine. And after a few times I'm like, Steph, why is he so mad? And Steffi's like,
the cutest guy on earth. It was such a big teddy bear. I just remember he was so nice, so friendly.
Yeah.
I didn't appear aggressive or mean to me at all. It was so funny that in your point of view, he was like very mean and bad. Yeah.
What a dude. I miss him a little.
Another thing that I heard many times that from non-Germans talking about Germans is that they talk a lot of German. Or maybe they don't know English.
Yeah.
So it would be hard.
Sometimes it feels like they just don't want to speak in another language, even though they might know, like for example, talking in English. So you would approach someone and ask him something in English, and they would just respond in German. So they clearly understood what you're saying.
But maybe they also don't feel comfortable in talking in English.
Absolutely. I don't think it's a bad thing. Sometimes it's just funny, right? Like, so wait, you understood the question? But
you answer in a different way.
I'm like, okay, this is the game now. Do I need to guess what you're saying?
But it actually helps a lot by learning a language, no?
Yeah, that's also true.
I actually also heard the other side quite often, that some non-German speakers that learn German, that they try to talk in German to some people, like waitresses or something, and they would respond in English.
Yeah, that's also true.
And I think the reason behind it is that they see that you're struggling, and then they would just want to be friendly and just do it quick. But this doesn't help at all, right? Like, you want to talk in German?
If you want to practice it, it doesn't help. Yeah. But you definitely will get your food faster when you order. You can get away with English in probably anywhere in Berlin.
Berlin is not like Germany, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
More multicultural.
Other parts of Germany, it's definitely harder.
Yeah, especially if you go like off-site, like to some villages or stuff.
There's
more
to the
chances
countryside,
that they don't.
There's 100% chance that they won't speak English to you. Also, it just made me think about it. Approaching strangers is not a thing that you would do in Germany.
Yeah, I know they do it in other countries. It's a normal thing on earth that you just talk to someone on the street. If someone is reading a book, you would approach them, oh, nice book, what are you reading there? In Berlin or in Germany, it's very weird. If someone talks to me and I don't know this one, it's like, what do you want from me? Where's my purse?
She would run. But it's not because you think he's gonna steal anything, right?
No,
it's just like,
it's just
feels weird.
It's weird. I like it. Like when I go to other countries, like I really think it's a nice thing. You know, it's always pros and cons. But like the pro is that it's nice, you talk to others and stuff, it's very open, you can meet other people faster and easier. But the con is that if you don't want to talk to someone, then you need to listen to all this, right? So one thing I don't like about the German culture is that they are not so touchy, right? Like in other cultures and other countries, they're very warm. It fits kind of what we said before. Like they would talk to each other, but they would be also like, hi, nice to meet you. You know, we also give hands, but maybe they put an arm or something for a picture. So in German, like if we take a picture and I don't know this person so well, like I would just stand next to him.
It would be like, there you go.
Hello.
That's a picture.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never like on a German friend I don't know so well put an arm.
It's definitely harder to kind of like for Germans to open up, but I think once they open up to you and like warm up to you,
and they open up, I think it's really real, right? It's like an honest opening up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's also very important when you're in Germany and you have a drink, both of us will have a glass in the hand. And when we cheer, you have to look each other in the eye.
Prost!
Prost, mein Schatz. It's very important.
It's the most important thing.
And if you don't say it, you would definitely hear from someone, you didn't look me in the eye, that's bad luck.
And they would also hold their glass. So there's a table of like 8 people and everyone would just wait for everyone to cheer.
We cheer with each
other. And it's like, it's not allowed to cross also. So let's say
very important.
Steffi's here and I'm here and there's another person, right? So you get it, right? So there's a few people.
So we may not, when we cross
no crossing. This
people
guy.
are not allowed to cross.
Exactly.
And it makes sense. I would always wait patiently.
Absolutely.
Until they are done.
Absolutely.
Because that's how the way it is. I take it very serious, by the way. I'm not kidding right now.
As weird as it sounds.
Another thing that I take very serious is don't you ever say happy birthday before the actual birthday.
Yeah, I heard it so many times. This is just the weirdest concept. Well, maybe maybe it makes sense, but it doesn't make any sense. You're not allowed to congratulate someone for his birthday before the actual birthday.
Before the actual date that you were born back then.
Yeah.
And the reason for it is it gives bad luck.
The last person that we said happy birthday to an hour before is like not with us anymore.
We haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
Now, actually for me it's very important. If someone would tell me happy birthday and it's before my birthday, even if it's 11 and it's not midnight yet, I would say, no, it's not my birthday yet. Yeah. And I wouldn't dare telling someone else to say happy birthday before their birthday. And I actually had some situations when people might have thought I'm impolite because I arrived at a party and I didn't say happy birthday, but I didn't dare.
Because the party was
It is
before.
bad luck.
Yeah.
And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to get notified in the future. And yeah, check out my Instagram account if you want to see your daily dose of German.
Oh yeah.
Gut, Leute.
See ya.
Tschüss.